Good morning.
Fair for that, but in a couple months, when we have briefings to the leadership, then we will be able to declare.
Birthday, Sergeant. Happy birthday to you. Good morning, YouTube. Today's video is a day in the life of my Air Force Reserve job. I've done one already in the past for my civilian job where I specialize with finances, as you know. So today I am going to show you what my day's like. We just finished our meeting. It's a Saturday, and I'll begin by saying if we didn't have to work today, I would be going to the Navy Air Force football game, which takes place today, but maybe some other time I'll be able to catch that. I work in services for the Air Force, which is under the Force Support Squadron here at my base. That's a combination of the personnel side, which I have a lot of experience, and the services side. Services side, we are responsible for the fitness center, the lodging office, the dining facility, and in some bases it could be mortuary affairs, but that's not here. So I'll show you what that's like. I will also say that during the UTA weekend, Unit Training Assembly, when you eat at the dining facility, enlisted members, at least at this base, get to eat for free. Officers are not allowed to eat there. In some cases, they can, but they have to pay for their meal. I like to eat there whenever I can because it's cheap food and it's good. But I can also eat there once in a while just to test out the food and make sure that the quality is good and to see what they are serving. So today I'm going to give a tour to a DV at the fitness center a little bit later. And he's French Canadian. I'm learning French, so maybe I'll try to speak to him in French and practice what I've learned. I'll show you other things that I'm responsible for throughout the day. So that is the aircraft right there that will fly over the Air Force Academy for today's football game. I count 8 of those. Beautiful aircraft. It's going to be nice. So let me tell you a little bit about the mission here with my unit. We are the reservists, but we are blended with the active duty unit here, the local unit. So they actually run and operate most of the facilities and services. We come in and facilitate over the weekend. We also have some people who are put on orders and they'll assist. So we blend in right with the active duty total force integration. So far my day has been, we went to the stand-up, I had to check some emails. The program that I manage, at least one of the programs, is the unit fitness program. That's to ensure that people are fit, that every unit has an assigned team who can administer the paperwork for people to actually take their PT test once or twice a year, depending on the needs, and manage the program. So what I do is I go and I inspect these units, ensure that all of us are on the same page. I started doing that 10 months ago and I received training. It's pretty cool. It's different from what I've done in the past, but I like it a lot. So I'll give you some more information just shortly. And as I was driving away, there's some more aircraft right there. I believe these are from Tyndall. Everywhere. Gonna fly over the Rockies and the football game today.
They give us, and we're hoping that they feel the same way about us.
You guys have an indoor track.
Yeah. Would you like to go see that?
Converse boots, 131. You know, since I'm into finances, I got these here. Converse, used, $25. We finished the tour and it was pretty fast. The only thing, there was a lot of people involved for a quick 15-minute tour of the fitness center and what we do over there. Then we had lunch. I wanted to show you what the dining facility looked like here at this base, but we didn't make it that side of the base. Now what I'm going to focus on is scheduling appointments for me to review programs, the fitness program, like I talked about earlier, I have to review them, make sure that everything looks good, that I answer any questions that they have, or that they answer any questions that I may have. One of the challenges that I think we have as traditional reservists, which is 1 week in a month, is we have a lot of training to do, or the job. Sometimes when you want to do it 2 days out of the month, it's kind of tough, especially if it's new to you. It'll take us a little bit longer to know what we're doing. So that's a challenge right there.
Yes, everybody is.
Just film everyone.
Oh, you film? Thanks, sir.
You're behind plate glass. You're fine.
Your official time was 1,791 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 58 seconds. 8 November 2009 to 4 October 2014. Leader, mentor, friend. I want to thank, he gave me the opportunity, so I want to
I have to find it. Bam! I'm gonna have to add day 2 because today just flew by, and I wanted to show you the dining facility. Hopefully I get to do that tomorrow. That's part of the team, what we do over there. Lodging as well, but I want to show that. And last I checked, it was 1414 Air Force and Navy. We are at the Wing Commander's call first thing in the morning, and we'll get a message. Check it out.
So you have to be ready for those opportunities. So you have to make sure you do those things. Another change that has happened that I want to touch on briefly. EPRs, the formats have changed.
Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your full name,
I, Laura Marie Chisholm,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and that I will obey the orders
and I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers
and the orders of the officers
appointed over me
appointed over me
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code
of the Uniform Code
of Military Justice.
of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. So this is Sunday, and training is a big deal on reserve weekend, whether it's CBTs, computer-based training. I actually needed 5 to complete. I did 2 of them yesterday, and I'll do some more sometime throughout the month. I don't have time today. I have other type of training that I have to attend right now. It's called PERSCO training, Personnel Support for Contingency Operations. And I have a lot of experience with that, so it's about an hour that I have to attend. Let me talk about lodging. Even though I won't show you the lodging office here, here's what our team does in services. We have people who live, let's say, 70 miles away from the base. So when they come here for the weekend, they get to stay on lodging, either on base or off base. So our team, what they do is they make the reservations for that, for those individuals. That way they don't have to drive all the way home and come back. And that's free. So that's a good benefit. Enlisted or officer, if you live within certain miles away from the base, you get to stay at lodging for free. That's what our lodging team does. So let me go say hi to the rest of the team, okay? So So that was a brief tour of the dining facility. On reserve weekend, they feed anywhere between 250 and 300 people for lunch. Now, how important is the services career field? For example, the dining facility or lodging, I will say this, very important, because everybody needs to eat and sleep somewhere, and that's exactly what the services team does. All right, YouTube, that concludes this video. As you can tell, services and personnel for support, we are very busy. I didn't even show you the personnel side at all. But we had a very good weekend, very productive, very busy. I'm ready to go home and relax. And yes, the Air Force did beat Navy yesterday. Take care.